Hello, my name is Will Ciro, and I will be presenting with Connor Kelsch. We represent Yara. The United States and the world have a water problem. Currently, 36% of the United States is in a drought, and all estimates point that this problem is only going to get worse over the next 20 years. While researching the water crisis, the team found parallels between the push to reduce one's water use to prevent water stress and limiting carbon emissions to help climate change. However, while there is a robust framework to track and offset one's carbon use through the carbon credit system, consumers lack a similar avenue to fight the water crisis. Water conservation projects do exist, but it is difficult for consumers to find them, contribute, and objectively offset their water use. Our business thesis is that water-conscious consumers will monitor their net water consumption and buy water offsets because it will allow them to make a positive impact on the water crisis without any uncomfortable change to their daily routine. From customer discovery, we found that people want to help the water crisis, but don't want to significantly change their daily habits. Yara is the solution. So how do we do this? Our solution consists of 3 steps. We first track the individual's water use month over month. Our algorithm takes an individual's water bill, energy bill, and recycling habits and comes up with an estimate of their monthly water use. Next, Yara provides a suite of water conservation projects backed by the Bonneville Environmental Foundation, or BEF, that a user can donate to and offset their water use. BEF is a 501c3 nonprofit, and the team has recently established a year-long partnership with BEF to continue to promote their projects to our users. Finally, after selecting a project type and donating, the user is rewarded with a water credit certificate, documenting and verifying the amount of water their contribution has offset. In order to implement this, we began our design process with a lo-fi Figma prototype and have been developing our app using Flutter, Firebase, and Stripe for payment processing. Throughout the design process, we have implemented mazes, the heat maps of which are shown here, and we've used user interviews to iteratively inform our design decisions. With that being said, I'll pass it off to Connor to demo the Yara app so far.
Thanks, Will. Let's jump right into it. Upon downloading our app, we're going to see the first screen that a user will see. We're going to go through this demonstration as a new user. We'll click register and start inputting our information. Our first name, last name, email, and password are all going to be secured on our Firebase backends. We're going to be pulling this information throughout our demonstration. We'll be using Firebase for our backends, Flutter for our user interface, and Stripe for our payment processing. Our welcome screen is empty right now because we haven't inputted any of our information. At the bottom of the screen, you can see our reduce options, and at the top, you'll see notification for our welcome email. We're going to update our monthly usage to begin. We're going to enter some basic information, and the state we live in is going to be Georgia. We're also going to input our water bill, energy bill, and how many days per week we recycle this month. Our water bill is going to be $20, our energy bill is going to be $10, and finally, since we found recycling made an impact on the amount of water that a person uses each month, we're going to recycle 2 days per week this month. As you can see, our algorithm is going to estimate how many gallons of water this person had used this month, around 1,700 gallons. Now that we understand how much water we're using per month, we're going to head over to the projects page, where we're going to learn a little bit more about the different projects that BEF offers in our partnership with them. Our 3 options are restoring flows, improving efficiency, and restoring natural systems. Clicking Restore Flows will give a basic overview of what Restore Flows means and the types of projects that it supports. Restoring flows helps secure legal agreements and partnerships to keep water in streams and rivers. Clicking the drop-down shows a few of the several projects within this category, ranging in geographical areas from Georgia all the way over to Oregon. Exiting out of that, we can move on to improving efficiency. Improving efficiency is just using water more efficiently in cities and farms. Finally, restoring natural systems is just directly returning freshwater back to their natural function. Now that we understand what BEF does and the different project types that we can donate to, we'll head on over to Contribute to make our contribution for the month. In order to go water neutral and completely offset our 1,700 gallons, we're going to have to make a contribution of at least $9. We're going to start by selecting a project type. We're going to pick Restore Flows. After that, we're going to pick our contribution amount, which will be a one-time payment or a monthly payment if you think that your water bill, energy bill, and recycling habits will stay the same. Clicking Make Contribution will bring up our Stripe interface. And in our Stripe interface, we're going to insert some information about our credit card and how we want to pay. After inputting this information, we'll hit Pay. And finally, we'll see a payment confirmed notification pop up. After this payment, we're going to head over to the home screen where we're going to see our water usage for the month updated. You can see that our net usage is now positive and we've gone water neutral and then some. We're very proud of this accomplishment, so after seeing that our monthly usage has been completely negated, we'll head on over to community, where we'll see our contribution as well as the contributions of others using our app. Now, we go back to our email to check for our receipt. For making our contribution, we will receive a confirmation email including our receipt and documented PDF. This PDF shows that we have donated 2,000 gallons to restoring flows, specifically to a project in Georgia. This concludes our app development so far, and moving forward we have some additional steps we want to take. We will refine our estimation algorithm to better estimate a user's water footprint. Our next big feature will be incorporating user purchases to estimate the water required to create each product the user buys. And finally, we are going to continue design review and user testing to get feedback on our design and further improve our platform. Thank you for listening to our presentation, and please make sure to check out our website, yara.world.